Here's a tour of the inside of the cabin, and you can see it faces mostly west. The sun, you can see, is setting, and there's where we have our grape arbor, which is made out of old corn crib rings, and then we have our apple tree orchard in the back, which are basically semi-dwarfs. The buildings in the background are the neighbors. Those don't belong to me. As you can see, I have a door at each end as opposed to on one of the long walls. I did that for a number of reasons. One is that, with a steep roof like this, really didn't like the idea of having the door open underneath the gables. You have a sheet of ice or snow suddenly give way. It could be kind of dangerous. And plus, if you're getting even a light rain, if you don't have gutters on, you're getting quite a bit of rain under the eaves. So I put them on the end, and also I did it so that if I ever want to add on, it's the easiest and simplest way is going to be for me to go off the two gabled ends. This room is technically a bedroom, although we may not use it for a bedroom right away. And over in that corner is going to be the utility, and then here next to it is going to be the bathroom, and then eventually the toilet is going to sit underneath that small window. And you can see here, I had an option of going with just plain dimensional 2x10s for the loft floor joists, but I went with the large pine timbers. I thought it would look the best, and then it's going to be pine tongue and groove flooring on top of that, and that'll be the ceiling that you see from underneath. So if you come in here, this is going to be the stairwell. It's going to have you're going to go up a set of steps. There'll be a landing, and you'll turn and come back up the other way. And behind us here, this will be the kitchen. The kitchen sink will be underneath this window, and I'm going to run countertops down here a ways. And this is the south wall here. This faces east. This is the other door. And then you can see here I have 3 big windows in the living room area, and the dining room is technically supposed to be over here. But if there isn't room for that in the living room furniture, we may actually put the dining room table back in the corner. And if I can go up this ladder here without making you sick, you can see here how the floor beams are notched into the log wall, and then the pine flooring will cover most, if not all, of that, and then there's supposed to be trim on that afterwards. Here is the big bedroom, and this is going to be the kids' room. And you can see it's all framed 2x10 rafters. It's over 9 feet to the peak, and there's going to be a window there, and then there's going to be 2 windows here in this shed dormer, which will give some extra space because we have to pile the kids in here and give us a nice view of the woods. And then over on this other end will be another bedroom or storage or whatever. And I'll show you just a little bit. You can see here there's holes, and the way they do it is as they stack the logs, they drill holes on top of each other, and that's where we fish the wire up to do the wiring. And if we put an outlet, we will router it out to receive a box in which we put the outlet and switches and things like that. So I'll have to run my wire, insulate in between all the cavities, and then I'm going to put sheetrock up here. I know it probably doesn't seem right to have sheetrock, but at some point you can have too much wood, and sheetrock will go up quicker, it'll be cheaper, it'll also be brighter up here. Having that surface, more of a white or a light colored surface will help make it feel brighter up here. So And I'll just give you a quick glance. You can see a nice quiet view of the surrounding field and the gardens, and you can see how the gardens follow the contour of the hill. And I'll give you another update hopefully soon once I get some of the wiring and installation done.